Hi everyone, welcome again. This is Dami. Today I want to show you how to mix your bass guitar to get that tight low end and also to get that nice mid-range that cuts through the mix. Alright, so here's the main bass and then I duplicated the bass to do some different processing on there. So let me just play that for you. And the truth is the bass sound like really amazing. That's the kind of bass tone that I like. Has low end and has the mid range. So now let me play this. Let me show you exactly what I'm doing here. First thing is just rolling off the low end, mid frequency here. I'm doing that because I'm going to be pushing into the Sans amp. Alright, so on the Sans amp, there's still some low end there, even though because I'm pushing it, even though I'm cutting all the way to, what is it, almost 600 here, but I could still hear that. Now the next thing I'm doing is compressing a lot. Without compressor. And the goal for this is, I know the original bass has a lot of the mid frequency. This I'm just trying to, I don't want it to be too dynamic. That's basically why I'm compressing so much on this particular channel here. Okay, so that explains that. And then further EQ. This is definitely after I had done the initial processing. It was still maybe clashing with this, so I needed to remove some of the mid frequency, which is kind of a lot I'm doing here. Let's play it. Original. Sounds good. Bring it together. It's interesting. It's like almost, why did I cut off? Now this is a song I've mixed and it's released, and I have not run through this to check the process, but I just wanted to show you, raw decisions that I made. So I might have made that decision for some reason. Maybe I'm like, bro, you shouldn't have duplicated the bass track. What's the point? Maybe that's it, but I left it and I'm trying to correct things. Seems like the C42 is doing the same here. Right. So I'm thinking that the high end, the mid range, maybe wasn't needed as I thought it was. But let's see. Okay, so here's the original bass now. I'm doing a lot of deep in here, like 2 dB at about 99 hertz, and then I'm rolling off about 24 down there, and then I'm also doing at 200. I'm doing 2.6 dB, almost 3 dB at 200. I'm going to boost those frequencies so you can hear exactly what I'm cutting out. For sure, one is probably to make room for the kick, because I wasn't using sidechain here. So I'm going to actually play with the kick drum. I'm going to boost this right here. Okay. That sounds good. And then let's boost this. Yeah, this can definitely be controlled. I'm gonna play the bass, the kick, and then bypass this. As you can hear, right? Go again. Clashing with the kick. It's like the kick disappears. All you can hear now is the top end, and it's like it's not tight and clean. So, but like I said, the kick drum isn't the powerhouse in this song in terms of the low end. It's still the bass. So Here, I'm boosting, I don't know, this may be about 4 dB at 85. And then nothing here. And then I'm boosting, seems like I'm cutting some frequency here. So I'm going to bypass this and then bring it in. I mean, can you hear that low end? Honestly, if you don't have it, I think there's a plugin I can always tell people to get. This one and this is one of my favorite compressors. This, the 1176 by Waves, and then the MJUC. Those are, I can live with those compressors. Anyways, so what I'm doing to the bass here is I'm using the fastest release possible here, and the attack is set to fast attack as well, not auto. And I'm only using the compressor side. I think this is sidechain here is just set to flat. So this is just for me. It's controlling my low end on this channel. I'm gonna bypass it. Yeah, not doing too much, but it's weird to say it's gluing it, but yeah, it's gluing all the frequencies together, both low and both high, mid, kind of just clamping them in. That's what it's doing. Not going drastic on there, because I'm going to do the main processing on the bus comp, on the bass comp here. So playing both of those together, let's play. Let me come here. Bypass. Okay, bring it back in. A lot of cleanup, right, with the EQ. So there was some nasty frequency that we've been able to remove. Now, next thing here, the bass already sounds good, so I'm only now looking forward to enhance and to control. Enhance and control. By control, I mean control my low end, bottom end. So when I listen to it on the headphones or in the car or whatever, right, the bass is out of whack, because this is a pretty dynamic bass. You can hear, so I really want to keep all of those dynamic controlled. That's all I'm trying to do, and this is going to benefit my headroom as well. So let's hear what this is doing. I'm using the saturation plugin right here. Oh wow, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Wow. The weight it's adding, the grit. Yeah, that is awesome. I usually would run away from this stuff. I use it, but sometimes Decapitator is my main guy. But this actually sounds really, 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 really awesome. I hope you guys can hear it. The weight, the grit, the analog sound, you know. But why I use this, maybe that'll be helpful, is, and I've said in other videos too, I'm looking for that edge. When I've EQ'd, I've compressed, it sounds good. I'm looking for something using saturation to take it over the edge, you know, over the top, make it sound even extra nice. And the benefit of this is how I can get loud mixes as well. So I would intentionally put saturation, use it in different places, even on kick drum as well. I would use it if it's needed. So that's that. That sounds pretty good. I love it. And then 100, I'm boosting only about 1 dB. Interesting here. Maybe extra low end again. That's all I'm trying to get from here. Okay, that's pretty subtle. And then here I'm controlling, removing up onto about 38. This will help you to get tightness in the low end. And I can always play with the kick too. I'm going to bypass this and in with the kick playing. Okay, let me bypass it, because as soon as I engaged it, I could hear clarity in the low end. Especially with the kick. Next plugin. Okay, that's a lot of the high end going on. Let me go here because it's not. Okay, yeah, this is where this is working. Boom. Because you hear in this track, this song especially, there are a lot of those low notes that's so deep. Boom. So that's what my C4 is doing, and I use this 100% honestly every time on bass, just to control the low end. Right there. Right there. Bypass. And then last but not the least, this is usually on my chain. It's a parallel processing. It's going to the 1176, just extra compressed sound without really messing up with the main dynamics here. You see on this channel right here, my bass comp, I didn't use any compressor at all. But have we achieved what the compressor will do? Yeah, the saturation is really doing that a lot. Controlling the transient and giving us louder RMS value, so we have perceived loudness with that happening. So the only compression I'm doing here is the parallel processing here, and that is going to the 1176 black face. Let's hear it. I'm gonna mute it. Okay, and I'm using very honestly going aggressive here, 8 to 1, and like using like the slowest attack here possible, and the fastest release. So that's the bass sound. I'm gonna play this maybe with the drums again, and then or let me play it bypassed. I'm sorry, let's do that first. Since this is a duplicate, there's always gonna be a huge volume change, so please keep that in mind. I'll try and mute it as fast as I can, but let's just bypass it. Okay. Weight, the tone has changed slightly, but it's richer and fuller, heavier, everything better. Again, like listen to those notes. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Let me engage what we've done, and even though I can hear a lot of those low end here, not at all. but you can feel it. I mean, bypassed. Bring the drums in. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I'm just showing you my approach on how I mix this bass. For my bass, the process is kind of really similar, right? But of course, things will change. There's no set formula that I use. The only plugin that I can guarantee that you will see on all of my bass track is maybe the Sans amp, and that's if I duplicate the bass. But the main plugin will be the C4, right? That's just been the compressor that has saved me over the years, and I always just go back to it. And I'm the kind of guy that don't like to rely on something so much. But I'm like, who cares? C4 is here, and I'm just gonna use it on my bass instrument a lot. So to control the low end. Once again, it's song dependent. Listen to the bass track. Is it missing some low end? Do I need the low end in there? Boost it. But don't always forget to find those nasty frequencies in bass. Sometimes your 200, you might actually want to cut them out because it's muddy. It can be muddy depending on the bass sound. So I hope this was helpful, man. Don't want to keep talking here. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. And if you have any suggestions on things you want to learn, videos you want me to shoot, don't forget to suggest them as well too. Thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Have a wonderful time recording and mixing. God bless you. Bye-bye.